And this is exactly why I say that Quant is going to be so much bigger than Bitcoin, and everyone continues to overlook that, disregard it. They just simply don't understand. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Nick here, back with your daily crypto news and analysis. And today we're going to be talking about Quant Network, aka QNT. So let's just dive in and let's talk about a few things. So, similar to my H-bar video, I am recording this a little bit ahead of time. And throughout this entire month, I will be as well because I am traveling. So I do apologize for the lack of like fully live videos. But yeah, in regards to the price action, definitely pay attention to the resistance zones. Do not get the itch to FOMO in, especially right now. I know that a lot of people are thinking like, all right, well, this is it. We're gonna pump from here and go to the moon. Just be cautious, and especially like even with QNT, I know that QNT has been doing incredible moves, and will most likely pump up to like about 150. I will say this though. If you are here for the long term and you don't really care about even the short term price action, maybe we do come back down to test $50 or not, who knows. If you don't care about the short term price action, then go ahead, DCA whenever you feel the need to. But if we look on the chart here, like this 151 level is major resistance. In fact, the last two times that we tapped this, we had again, a major rejection off of that. And when we talk about that 151 level, this will be our triple top formation. So again, that could push us down to some substantial lows. And that is what I am waiting to see happen. I already have my bags packed on QNT, and they have been packed for well over a year now. So again, just I tell you guys to practice caution. Do not go all in at one price point. Always have fiat on the sidelines just in case. Now today I actually want to talk to you guys about some very exciting things. So first off, LCX is another asset that I have been personally accumulating, and right now it really has not moved too much from its significant lows. I think that LCX should be an asset that everybody has on their watch list, or if anything, has in their portfolio, because I think that the upside potential on this token is going to be substantial, especially if you do hold QNT. And we do see our updates on the LCX and QNT partnership. A lot of exciting, development and collaboration between them, from ecosystem integration of Overledger to further CBDC research, bear market, builder market. And shout out to Tokenizer, but also shout out to Mr. Quant, Must19. We do see here, I need to get me some LCX. Yeah, I've been telling everybody for a very long time now, LCX is one that you need to watch for. I remember last summer, funny thing about this, right, is that last summer we were accumulating LCX and QNT on the low end before they did massive moves and hit their all-time highs. LCX was the token that I personally told you guys to accumulate at around the 3 to 4 cent zone before it ran up to like 40 to 60 some cents. And I think that the next major run on LCX is going to put it well above $1 plus. I know that a lot of people think that the SEC lawsuit around LCX is going to be a big thing. The SEC lawsuit, in terms of that litigation case, is more so about the insider trading from Coinbase. And I think that everybody has really kind of looked at that and says like, all right, well, LCX is going to be one to avoid. I'm telling you guys, it is all nonsense FUD. Pay attention to LCX because it's going to be a massive player going into the next major bull run. And we do see it down here, LCX has been listed, QNT on LCX. Regulated cryptocurrency exchange, LCX exchange. This was the first step, but recently LCX has started to set up, the details to become a network gateway at the Overledger network, but also Quant will integrate LCX within the Overledger network as a key partner. And in addition, we do share R&D results, collaborate and explore technical and high-level issues among LCX management and the Quant management team, especially evaluating CBDC exchange settlement. This is huge. I tell you guys time and time again that you need to pay attention to these major partnerships. To me, I think that LCX with Quant is not only going to bridge the gap within the capital markets and the equity markets, which is well over $100 trillion, but I also do think that they're going to do some substantial use case potential around like the CBDC area and settlement systems, which is very exciting. And talking more so about LCX, LCX is becoming an actual bank around crypto. This is a little bit long term in the future, as you guys do see down here. Like, this is a forward looking statement, but with all of the use cases that they already have live right now in terms of like utility, talking more so about like the terminal assets, exchange, protocol, vault, I'm very excited for the future of LCX. This is a massive giant that a lot of people just are ignoring right now because of the SEC FUD. But I think that this thing is a very very special asset, specifically around like this LCX bank, which is going to not only provide the banking sector for crypto, but it's going to usher us into an entire new revolutionary time frame for banks in general, specifically crypto banks. And more so talking about, Q&T down here, we do see Quant Network CEO Gilbert Verdian explains that Q&T is not a cryptocurrency, nor does it want to be anything like Bitcoin. This is why I've always said that, Quant will be much, bigger than, Bitcoin. I think that a lot of people disregard, what Q&T can actually do in terms of price potential because they just, cease to understand and grasp the idea of actual, interoperability. Like, to me, true interoperability is going to, really put crypto on the map. It's going to be what connects crypto to the legacy platforms. And it's going to be something special. And we do see down here, here's the quote from Gilbert. We're not a cryptocurrency or a company that wants to be Bitcoin. We're here to re-architect and implement the new financial infrastructure to bring out mass adoption of blockchain and hyper-decentralization to benefit people. The last time this opportunity came about was in the 1960s when we moved to electronic financial systems. Again, that 1960s time frame is what I always, pinpoint onto this channel, which is around like the credit card and debit card systems. Those are very inefficient even today. They were inefficient when they came out. They were not a huge, change at all. But again, the electronic financial system was something that everybody put a spotlight on and they thought that it was huge. But I do think that this next evolution around the financial system, specifically within blockchain and crypto, is going to be even greater of a revolution. And just remember, everyone and their brother today utilizes a credit or debit card and electronic financial systems. So just imagine how large crypto actually will be. And I do think that this next statement here from Anderson on Twitter is key for this. We do see here when it comes to Q&T, I believe staking for gateways will be the biggest driver of price. When trillions are flowing through Overledger, just imagine how much Q&T will be staked at gateways to earn a return. And the funny thing about this is that this also, plays a pivotal role within the idea that I have told you guys since day one on this channel, that crypto will hit multiple trillions of dollars in market cap potential. Forget the, 1 trillion, 2 trillion, 3 trillion, 5 trillion, $10 trillion price predictions for, the market cap potential of crypto. We're going much, much, much higher than that. Think about it like this, okay? You have technology within this sector that is not only disrupting the entire financial systems at its core, but it's also revolutionizing the entire financial system, dating all the way back to the 1960s. Think about that for a quick second. That's how massive of an opportunity crypto actually is. Trillions of dollars will flood through this market. Not only will trillions of dollars flood through this market, but trillions of dollars will be settled on networks that will be connected through Overledger. Overledger as an operating system is such a monumental moment in time to be able to not only invest into this type of technology, but also to be a part of this revolution around the financial system itself. And the funny thing here is that, the tokenomics around Q&T are absolutely insane. Like a supply shock, I know that a lot of people think that the supply shock talk is some sort of marketing scheme or tactic or whatever, but no. That supply shock is going to happen. Think about it. When staking is implemented and when, these massive giants are hoarding Q&T at major amounts, yeah, a supply shock will 100% happen. In fact, I do think that the network effects of Q&T are going to be far greater than Bitcoin because it's not going to be just typical network effects. It is going to be utility-driven network effects. And I've said this time and time again as well in the past. And the funny thing here is that we do see over here Martin Hargreaves, which is, of course, the Chief Product Officer at Quant, writes on how he believes payment systems will shift from utilizing traditional ledger technology to embrace blockchain systems. I've said it time and time again that listen, we are headed into a market where we will see these DLT technologies that we talk about on a day-to-day basis. XRP, HBAR, XDC, XLM, etc. These are going to be DLTs of the future because CBDCs will be issued and stablecoins as well. Like even if it isn't CBDCs and maybe we just utilize commercial grade stablecoins, they will be issued on ledger technology. This is what we look at in regards to an actual ledger-based payment system. It is going to be something special. DLT is the key here, but guess what is the bigger key? Okay, you have Quant, which is the interoperability layer between those ledgers to connect. And the best way that I could say is you have all of these devices that require to be plugged in. Okay, so look at DLT as almost like a phone charger, and your phone is the legacy payment systems and the legacy systems. So you have this this charger cable, which is the DLT system that's going to transact data from the wall plug, aka the receptacle, sorry, or the outlet. And it's going to transact that data from the outlet through the charger cable to the legacy system. This is the end goal. I've said it time and time again, and that analogy might be a little bit rough to actually truly understand. The best way that I could just say it is, Q&T or Quant as a major operating system is a bridge. And you have these DLTs that are, the vehicles that are going to transact the data from the legacy systems to the DLT systems over, of course, the Overledger system. It is such a monumental moment in time. It's truly a technological advancement that we haven't seen in the history of technology yet, and Quant has truly revolutionized it. I'm so excited for this to really become a reality. I've said it time and time again, even on my channel, even on my Twitter, that Q&T is probably one of the largest opportunities that we have in this market to date. And the funny thing is that we look at partnerships like the LCX one with Q&T, and this is probably something very special that will blossom into a multi-trillion-dollar partnership like no other before. When Kevin O'Leary did say that crypto will become the 12th sector of the S&P 500, I didn't doubt him for a second. Listen, I don't like talking about these billionaires. I don't like supporting these billionaires or even playing into their, tactics around marketing, pumping their own bags, whatever. But I will say this, one thing that I do support is the visionary aspect of some of these billionaires. They understand where this technology is positioned. They understand where this technology is headed because they do utilize these systems on a day-to-day basis as well. It's also these major billionaires have been in crypto for a very long time, pre-2020. Thinking that these billionaires, didn't understand this technology initially on, and, really realized how large it could become is just idiotic to say the least. They know what this technology is. They know where this technology is headed. And if it does become the 12th sector of the S&P 500, I think that it would actually be much larger than that. I think that, crypto holds the key to not only unlocking capital markets potential, but fully disrupting it into a tokenized aspect, which is why we talk about LCX so much on this channel as well, because LCX is doing very large, major revolutionary, moves around the capital markets, but also even the banking scene. So with that being said, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, definitely leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications on if you guys want more free content. You guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord down in the description below. As always, up to you all. Have a beautiful day, a beautiful night, wherever you guys are in this beautiful world. It's been Nick. Peace out, guys.